नमस्कार, आपका स्वागत है मैथ मैजिक में। मैं हूँ सुशील जोशी और आज हम लोग देख रहे हैं पार्ट्स एंड होल का पार्ट 2। In this lecture, we are going to study the identification of numerator and denominator. The second part, addition of fraction with same denominator, and the third one is one of the most important part, that is we are going to study definitions and important facts, gives thorough idea of fraction. So without wasting our time, we'll see how we identify the numerator and denominator. So before going towards the topic, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for the latest update. So here we go. As you are aware that what are the numerator and the denominator in earlier topic. So if you don't understand today, please go through the playlist and find the part one of the parts and whole, in which the basic idea of the fractions are given to you, how we can write the numerator and denominator. So in this lecture we are going to find out the numerator and denominator. The first one is identify the numerator and denominator in following fractions. The first one is 10 by 5, 19 by 18, 24 by 29, 0 by 100, 200 by 72. Suppose 5 questions are given to us and we have to identify the numerator and denominator in these questions. So in earlier lecture, I have told you that the upper part is called numerator and the lower part is called as the denominator. So we can write simply here, for numerator I write here NR, I write here 10, and denominator I write DR in short 5. Upper part is numerator, lower part is denominator. So in second question, NR is equal to 19, DR is equal to 18. Third one is NR is equal to 24, DR is equal to 29. Here fourth question, NR is equal to 0, DR is equal to 100. And the last one is NR is equal to 200 and DR is equal to 72. Always remember that denominator is never 0 in any fraction. Suppose A by B is a fraction, then B is not equal to 0 always. This condition you have to verify it in each and every cases. So remember, this is one of the most important condition. So the second one is we will add. This is the one of the basic questions you can identify. A few questions for homework. You write here homework number 1, 200 by 25. Sorry, number 2, 179 by 180, 1 by 2, 72 by 15, and the last one is 85 by 84. So identify the numerator and denominator in these 5 questions. Now we turn toward the one of the most important part of today's lecture, that is adding the fractions with same denominator. Addition of fraction with same denominator. These fractions having the same denominator are called like fractions. Remember that. The term here is like fractions. Fractions with same denominator. Fractions with same denominator are called like fraction. This is one of the again most important definition. So we can add these like fractions as example 1 by 15 plus 3 by 15. Now in these kinds of the question, remember that the count the denominator. Here the 15 comes two times. Here one and here one. Total two times 15 comes here. So we write only once because the denominator is same. So we take 15 at once only and just we add the numerator. What we do here? We add 1 plus 3, that is 4 by 15, like this. Second question, let us take an example. 2 by 3 plus 5 by 3. Look here. How many times 3 comes here? 2 times. But you have to write only once. So write here 3, a single time only, and just we add the numerator. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7 by 3. Take third example. 1 by 2 plus 2 by 2 plus 3 by 2. Here 2 comes 3 times. Here, here and here. But you have to take 2 at once only because the denominator is same. So we take 2 at once instead of taking 2 3 times. And I add the numerator like this. 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 by 2. Again, if you divide it, then it will become 3. 2 1 the 2. 2 3 the 6. So like this, you can add the numerator and denominator with the same denominator, that is in like fraction. So next one is, if you take the bigger example, 20 by 13 plus 15 by 13 plus 5 by 13 plus 10 by 13 plus 40 by 13. Suppose this fraction is given to you. These all are the like fraction because the denominator is same here. Only the difference is in the numerator. So here 13 comes 5 times, but you have to take at once only. So I write here 13 at a single time, and then I add the numerator. 20 plus 15 plus 5 plus 10 plus 14. So I write 20 plus 15 plus 5 plus 10 plus 40. I will write it 20 plus 15, 35 plus 5, 40, 40 plus 10, 50, 50 plus 40, 90. So I write here 90 by 13. Question number E. 12 by 8 plus 8 by 8. Just write here 8 only. The denominator is same. You have to take at once and add this one. 12 plus 8, 20 by 8. So like this, you can solve these kinds of the questions. Isn't it a very simple method to solve the like fractions? Now we take few definitions. The first one is important fact and definition. The first one is proper fraction. A fraction in which numerator is less than the denominator. A fraction in which numerator is less than the denominator. Example 12 by 15. Here numerator, the upper part is less than the denominator. Number 2, improper fraction. A fraction in which numerator is greater than the denominator is called improper fraction. Example, just if you reverse this example, 15 by 12, it became the improper fraction. So these two definitions are very important with respect to the fractions, because number of numericals were involved in these two kinds of the definitions. So you have to remember these facts. And remember one fact also, when you get the unit number, that is unity, one is called as the unity with respect to the fractions when both numerator and denominator is same. Look here. Here I write unity. How we get? If you divide the same numerator by denominator, 4 1 is 4, 4 1, you got 1 as a unit digit. So it is called as a unity with respect to the fraction when you divide by the same number with respect to the denominator and numerator. So I hope all of you understand these facts and the questions. Now we turn toward the few textbook questions. How we solve it? The first one is, look here. This is the fourth chapter, our flag. First I read it. You must have seen the flag of our country. Do you know how to draw the flag? Draw a rectangle of length 8 cm and width 6 cm. Divide it into the 3 equal parts and complete the flag. The top 1/3 of a flag is saffron or orange. What is the color of the middle 1/3 of the flag? And where will you draw the Ashoka Chakra? How much of the flag you color green? Is white color now less than the 1/3 of the flag? Why? Now we will see how we solve these kinds of the questions. Here we go. Now look here, we have to draw 8 cm by 6 cm rectangle. Suppose this is 8 cm by 6 cm rectangle. Then how we draw the saffron color? What I have told, that you have to divide this in 3 equal parts. First you have to divide in 3 equal parts. So how we divide it? Look at this. And the first upper part is colored with a saffron or orange color. So look here. I divide like this, and the first part is a saffron color or orange color. Then I divide the second part like this. This is a white color. And in this white color, we have to draw the Ashok Chakra. That is, Ashok Chakra is present at the center of this middle part, that is in white color. We will draw like this. You have to draw the 24 like this arrows. In Ashok Chakra, there are 24 arrows. So draw it 24 arrows. Then the third one is like this. So it is colored with a green color. It look like this. So here you can write that it is exactly divided into three equal parts. So each part we will take and write it as 1 by 3, because 3 are the total part here. Total parts are 3, and we take only one part. We take one part here. So I write here 1 by 3. The second one is again the white color. This is divided 1 by 3 and this is 1 by 3. This is actually not equal to 1 by 3. Why it is not? Because here some blue color is added. The Ashok Chakra. The 24 arrows are there, which is in blue, different color rather than the white. That's why is not exactly equal to 1 by third part of the figure. And the green is also total part 3. Out of the total part, we select the only one part. That's why I write here 1 by 3. So I hope all of you understand why this flag in white. These are the question. Again, we will see that. Look here, the top one third of the flag is saffron. What is the color of the middle one third flag? Here you can write the answer of the second question is white. Color of the, how much of the flag you color green? The answer is 1 by third. Is the white color is less than 1 by third? Yes, because there is Ashok Chakra, which is blue in color. That's why we say that white color is less than the 1 by third of the flag. Where will you draw Ashok Chakra? In center of the flag. Here you can write is less than one third. It is not actually one third, it is less than one third. Now, what we see here, look here. The flag of Afghanistan. Again, see carefully. It is divided into the three parts. The first part to your left hand side is black in color. The first part to your right hand side is green in color, and the center part is in red color. So again it is divided into the three equal parts. So we write each part as 1 by 3. I will take 3 are the total parts, and we select selected part. That's why it is called 1 by 3. Again I write here 1 by 3. Total parts are 3, but here is less than 1 by 3. Is less than 1 by 3. Why it is less than 1 by 3? Clearly you see that there is some white logo. The logo is in white color. Logo is in white color. That's why the red is not equal to the 1 by third part of the flag. We will see few questions. Now look at the flag and how much of it is black. So you write here 1 by third. The green part of the flag can be written as 1 by third. Green and black are the same. Now, is red color less than one third of the flag? Yes, because there is a logo which is white in color. So clearly it is less than 1 by third part of the figure. Now look here, the another article, this is a flag of Myanmar. Here we see the questions. Is blue more than the 1/4 of the flag or less? Look here. If you divide this flag, how we divide it? Right here. If I draw a center line here, and line here, you will see that clearly the above picture, the blue is less than the 1/4 of the flag. In the first topic, first part, we will see that how 1/4 is. If a figure, look here, suppose this is a figure, it is divided into the 4 equal parts, and if I take the one part out of the 4 equal parts, that one part is called as the 1/4 part or quarter. So clearly this flag is divided into the 4 equal parts, and the one part is called as the 1/4 part. So here blue part is less than, so I write here blue part is less than the 1/4 of the flag. Again I draw it. Look here. Is blue more than, next question, we will see it. Guess how much of the flag is red? Is it more than half? Is it more than the 3/4? Look here. 1, 2, 3. Clearly, the 3 parts and the few parts of red from here. Clearly, it is seen that the 3 parts and few more part of the red is colored, so it is greater than the 3/4. Guess how much of the flag is red? So how we write it? We write is more than 3/4. Now look here. If it is more than 3/4, then it is clearly understood that it is more than half, because 3/4 is greater than half. So no need to write down again it is more than half if it is more than 3/4. So I hope all of you understand these questions. Now again, one of the most important questions from your textbook. This is a picture of a math club. One logo is pasted in the black color. How many flags have 3 colors? Are all the color parts in equal this flag? This is the flag of a math club in school in Kerala. What part of the flag is colored in red? Look here. This is one part. This is one part. So 2 part out of the 5 part are colored in red. So I write here 1/5, 1/5. Just I told you that how to add the denominator of like fractions 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. So you have to write 5 at once only and add the numerator 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 by 5. So what part of the flag colored in red? It is two parts colored in red. What part is green? Only one part, 1 by 5th. So write here 2 by 5th. Here you write 1 by 5th part is colored in green. See this black logo, draw it. Is there a math club in your school? If not, ask your teacher to how to set up it, design a flag for your math club, draw it here. So you can ask your teacher how to draw it and start a math club. So each color we can write here 1 by 5th except the yellow color. Look here. You can write here 1 by 5th. Here 1 by 5th, 1 by 5th, but it is less than the 1 by 5th because of this logo. This black logo and this green color. That's why yellow is not equal to 1 by 5th. Yellow is not equal to 1 by 5th because of this black color logo and this green color. I hope all of you understand this. Practice time. A chocolate bar. Manju had a chocolate. She gave 1/4 of it to Raji, 1/3 to Sugatha, and 1/6 to Sheila. She ate the remaining part. How many pieces of chocolate did each get? Right here. First I draw it. How many parts we count it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I write here first total parts is equal to 12. How many are the total part? Total parts is equal to 12. Manju had a chocolate. She gave 1/4 of it to Raji. So how we find the 1/4 of 12? So first I write here Raji is equal to 1/4 of 12. So student, here of means multiplication sign you have to write here. So I write here 1 by 4 multiplied by 12. So remember that whenever there is a no number in the denominator, always you take it as 1. So I write here 1. So in cross you have to multiply it. 4 1s are 4 and divide it 4 3s are 12. 1 1 get cancelled. So the answer is 3. So Raji has got the 3 parts. Raji has got 3 parts of chocolate. Again, Sugatha is got 1/3. Sugatha got 1/3 of chocolate. Total parts is equal to 1/3 of total parts are 12 is equal to 1/3. Instead of writing off, write here multiplication sign 12. There is no number in the denominator, so take it as 1. 3 1 the 3, 3 4 the 12 is equal to 4. Sugatha got 4 parts. Number 2, number 3. So 1 by 6 part. Next one is 6 part of total part. So look here. 1 by 6 to Sheila. So we write here 1 by 6 of total parts to Sheila. So right here 1 by 6 multiplied by total parts are 12. So right here 1, 6 1 the 6, 6 to the 12. 2 parts given to Sheila and remaining. So the total part, the remaining part, 12 minus the first 3 parts eaten by Raji, then 4 parts eaten by Sugata, and the last one is 1 by 6th part, that is 2 parts are eaten by Sheila. So I will write here 12 minus 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 12 minus 9 is equal to 3. So remaining parts are 3 parts are eaten by Manju. That is remaining parts. Left here 3. So look here, there is one important concept here involved in these questions. How we find out the particular part of a fraction? Finding particular part of a given fraction. Question number 1. 1 by 4th of 24. So how we write here? First write 1 by 4. Instead of writing off, write here multiplication sign. Write here 24. There is no number in the denominator, so take it as 1. 4 1 the 4. 4 6 are 24. In course you have to divide. Answer is 6. So 1 by 4th of 24 is equal to 6. Question number B. 1 by 12th part of 36. So how we write here? 1 by 12 right here. Of is multiplication sign. Right here 36 divided by 1. 12 1 the 12. 12 3 the 36. Answer is 3. Fifth part of 50. How we find the fifth part of 50? So right here 1 by 5th multiplied by 50 divided by 1. Answer is 10. So in this way you can find that, suppose I have to find the 1 by 3rd of 75. So how I find it? 1 by 3rd, instead of writing off, right here multiplication sign. 75 divided by 1. 3 1 the 3. 3 2 the 6. 1 remains here, carry 1. Carry 1. 3 5 the 15. Right here 25. Answer is 25. How we write it? The next one is 3 by 4th of 100. 3 by 4th part of 100. So first write 3 by 4. Multiplication sign. 100 divided by 1. So divide 100 by 4. 4 to the 8. 2. Take 0. 4 5 is 20. So 425 is 100. Multiply the numerator. 3 into 25. 75. In this way, you can find out the particular part of the fractions. I hope you enjoy the lesson and you learn all the basic facts of fractions with thoroughly. If you have any doubt, please comment in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for the latest update. Thank you.